guys, it's Megan from imamom2.wordpress.com. So I actually only have a partial day today at placement. We have one person on vacation for a couple weeks, and there aren't that many of us anyway, so I offered to come in just to do the food bank intake today. And so that's from 11:30 till 2, so I'm going to be there from about 11:15 to 2:15. So thankfully, I do need groceries, but because the kids are gone this weekend, I can actually wait till Sunday to get groceries. So I'm thankful for that because that takes up a big chunk of time. But I thought I'd film yet another day in the life today, just to kind of let you guys know how I fill my time. I don't know why I do these. Maybe it makes me feel not so alone on times when, my kids are gone. And I don't know, I'm rambling now. So anyway, I'll show you my list now. Okay, here's my list for today. I need to tidy up the kitchen, just from the, breakfast and making the kids' lunches disaster that happens. I need to tidy up the living room from the kid tornadoes that have happened for the last couple days. And then I have 2 loads of laundry that I need to fold. And I actually had to put on a load of laundry this morning. This hurts me. Does it hurt anybody else to actually have laundry going during peak electricity price time? Drives me crazy, but it's either that or I wouldn't be able to do this part, which is to pack the kids for the weekend because they're going to their dad's. So I'm going to actually try to save some electricity and hang up the load that is currently in the laundry machine. So at least then it can dry throughout the day. I have to go to placement from about 11:15 to 2:15. I need to clean the technology, as I try to do almost every week. It doesn't always happen, but basically that means just wiping down all the iPads and cell phones and the cords and all that kind of stuff. I need to sweep the floors downstairs. I also need to pack for tomorrow. This is where I out us. Is that the right term to use? My boyfriend has been part of the Society for Creative Anachronisms for 12-ish years now, something like that. And he's in a big tournament this weekend, so I need to pack up for my stuff for that because his is already all packed up, which includes what's called garb. So we have to wear, period-specific clothing. And yeah, so I have to actually pack 2 outfits for that and all the accessories that go along with it. So let me know if you guys want to see photos from that day. If so, then I will upload them. If you don't, then no worries. But if you do, then leave it in the comments below. It is kind of interesting. The reason I started with the SCA is basically logical. If I want to see my boyfriend on Saturdays between like May through to October, I need to be involved in this. So there you go. I am. And because this tournament this weekend is really, really big, I actually made what's called a belt favor for him last night. Shh, don't tell him. But I will show you guys because I am quite proud of that, if I may say so. It took me 7 hours to make. I also need to clear off my side table in the living room. It's become a dumping ground this week in a hot spot, so I'm just going to take a few minutes to clear that off. I also need to publish last week's day in the life so that it goes up today. And we definitely need to get gas for the car to be able to go to the tournament this weekend. So there's my list. I'm sure at some point in there I'll be eating, and then the kids will come home and feeding them and everything. So there's my to-do list for today. Here is the belt favor that I made for my boyfriend for the tournament for tomorrow. Basically, have you seen A Knight's Tale? The movie A Knight's Tale. In it, people are in tournaments and blah, 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 like sword fighting tournaments, and I think they're on horseback. I can't think of what the name is right now. But they enter into tournaments, and women give the men a belt favor of some kind to kind of show that they are fighting for her. Well, that's what this is for my boyfriend. It's kind of a big tournament tomorrow, so I thought I would make, this is actually my first time making it, so I am really, really proud of myself. This took 7 hours to make, if you can believe it. There's 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 strands, and each of those strands I actually braided. So there's 10 million strands in here. And it took 7 hours, but I did it. Now I just need to figure out how to kind of tie it off properly at the end here. I'm not really sure how to do that, but I'll figure it out before tomorrow. And basically at some point I will be giving him this to kind of show that he is fighting for me. Anyway, it's a whole thing in the SCA, but I am very, very proud of myself for this. And if I set it up like this, does it look familiar to any of you autism people? Yes, I did the autism ribbon and a strand of green as well, because green is my favorite color. So I did this on purpose, because it's always about autism in my world. So there's my autism ribbon that will be my boyfriend's belt favor tomorrow. And here is my tidied up kitchen. It took about maybe 5 or 6 minutes, I'm not really sure, to be able to kind of clean it all up back to where I like it to be, with very little stuff on the counters, because I don't have a big kitchen. But there we go. It wasn't a deep clean. It was just to kind of clean off each of the counters and everything. And this makes me feel better. So there we go. Oh, I am leaving this here to remind me this weekend to fix that seam. It's one of those kind of rice therapy bag things, and just the seam just split a tiny, tiny little bit, so I want to fix that this weekend. So that's why I'm leaving that on the kitchen counter, so I don't forget. Okay, laundry is all hung up. Ignoring my backyard because it hasn't been unwinterized yet, but clearly I need to get one of those contraption things that kind of pull this together when all the weight is down at the bottom. But there we go. These should all be dry by the time I get back from placement, ready to be packed away for the weekend for the kids. Okay, here is my spot on the couch. Here is the craziness that has happened this week. This is kind of my side table type of thing with all my stuff on it, and it's just become a hot spot this week. So I am going to take a couple minutes to clean this off. So that took me maybe 2 minutes to clear this off. Oh, it feels so much better. Again, here's my spot on the couch. Here's my side table thing. I have this little carrier that I think I bought from Michael's a while ago that kind of has everything in it that I use while I'm sitting on the couch here. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video about that. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, I should clear it out. So maybe I'll do a clear out video. I don't know what to call it, but this feels so much better. And I just have some kind of early lunch in the microwave warming up now. So I'm going to sit down and have some water with an early lunch because I have to go to placement soon. So I finished my placement today. I did the food bank intake today, and I only went in for the intake portion itself. I can't remember if I've explained this all or not, but maybe I'll do a separate video explaining what I'm doing on each of the days. But today I just went in for the intakes portion of the food bank and not the setting up of the food bank stuff. And because of that, I didn't stay till the full 2:30, so I'm kind of at the in-between stage of it's not really worth it to go home and then go pick the kids up, because I got a message from my neighbor while I was at work, saying that she had to go pick her son up because he was not feeling well. So that means that she in turn can't pick my daughter up to be able to go home. So I have to go in and pick up both the kids. And so I decided, you know what? I don't feel like cooking. I'm tired. I feel like I complain that I'm tired a lot in all of my videos. But the food bank intake is a bit emotionally draining because I receive a lot of people's stories. And, you know, I'm respectful with everybody there and all that. And I find that I can't process the emotions while I'm there, but once I leave, that's when they all really hit me. So I'm emotionally exhausted at the moment. But, you know, it's okay. Once I get some food and stuff in me, I'm sure I'll feel better. So I decided I don't want to cook tonight. So I just picked up some Caesar's pizza and crazy bread, and that's what we're going to have for dinner. So that will also give me some time to kind of decompress from being at placement, and then I can finish everything else on my to-do list, because I still have to finish packing the kids up for the weekend and packing stuff up for the tournament my boyfriend's in tomorrow, all that fun stuff. So the to-do list is still not done completely, but it will be soon. But pizza just seemed like a really good idea for dinner. So that's about it. I'm gonna go in and get my kids from school now, and yeah, that's all I got for you now. Okay, here's everything that I'm packing up for tomorrow for the tournament. These are the 2 pieces of garb, as it's called, which basically means the 2 dresses that I'll be wearing depending on the outcome, I guess. The undergarment for it, I don't even know what it's called, but basically you wear this with one of these over top of it. Overnight bag there with clothing. Here's the jewelry that goes along with these 2 dresses, and like earrings, and this is kind of the big jewelry in here. So you can see the red beads there go with the red dress, obviously, and the orange beads go with the orange dress. In this little lint box, I love these things. It actually comes out in 3 like this. So I have all of the possible bracelets and earrings and all that stuff that I could want for tomorrow in this little lint box that of course I can't close. There we go, I finally closed it. And here's the belt with all of the belt favors for the different awards that I've received and the households that I'm in. In this little case here is the belt favor that I showed you guys earlier for my boyfriend, and then also a bunch of other stuff that are kind of little things that I give out throughout the day to people. And kind of all of these pieces go into a period appropriate bag, which of course has a Mockingjay pin on it, because in the SCA I'm actually an archer. So there we go. I'm just going to pack all the, oh, there's my cats. I'm going to pack the garment bags and stuff into this storage bag that I picked up recently at Dollarama, and everything else in here, my overnight bag stuff, will pack into a reusable grocery bag. And here are the 2 days worth of clothing for the kids for their dad's place that I'm just going to put into a reusable grocery bag, because for some reason he has clothing for one child but not the other, and the one child especially, because he has clothing for my daughter basically, but she keeps growing so much that I always send clothing in anyways for both of them to him. So they're now packed up, and I think I'm packed up. So I just wanted to check in and see how I'm doing with my to-do list, because I'm about to leave. It is 6:35. I'm about to take the kids to their dad's, and then after that it's date night with my boyfriend. So figured I'd check in and see how this has gone today. So I finished with the laundry. I packed the kids for the weekend. I did clean the technology actually. Let's see, I went to work. I did not sweep downstairs, but that'll just have to wait till tomorrow. I've packed for the tournament this weekend. I've cleared off the side table. I published last week's Day in the Life, so check out the website if you haven't, or the YouTube, my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I did get gas for the car as well. And let's see, I did those two things. So everything except for one thing. That's actually not bad. So there's my day in the life for today. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.